Hello, welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video, I will be doing a drawing with your left hand challenge. So I'm right-handed, of course, and so that's why I'm gonna be drawing with my left hand. But basically, this challenge is to try and draw with the opposite hand. Here, I'm just showing you some of my drawings just to give you an idea of how I usually draw and how the faces that I usually draw look. Yeah, so that you can see when I start drawing with my left hand how it's horrific. So this wasn't easy at all. Like, of course, I'm starting with a circle for the head, and at this moment I already knew I'm fucked. So yeah, it was very hard. You will see I have a very hard time drawing the straight lines. Like, all of my lines are very wobbly and wavy, and as you can see, even the way that I'm holding this pencil, it's so weird. Like, I have no feeling in this arm. It feels so wrong. Here it's me stressing. But yeah, of course you can see here I'm trying to draw the nose. I just wanted to draw the outlines first, so just like the main parts of the face, so like eyes, nose, lips, and then later I will, add the details. But as you can see, I was very stressed. I was stressing a lot because it felt so weird to hold this pencil with my left arm. I don't know, it just felt so wrong. And knowing how I usually draw and then looking how this is starting to turn, I was just like, what is this? Like, what is happening and why is this so hard? I mean, I didn't have any expectations coming into this challenge. I mean, I know it would be hard because I can't do anything with my left arm, really. Like, I'm not even joking. I don't think I can't even mix my eggs with left hand. I think something would explode. I'm not sure. But it was so hard. So you can see on her neck how like I was very much struggling. And then these eyelashes, bro, like I was struggling so hard. And if you know me, I love adding eyelashes on my drawings. I mean, on the people that I draw. And these eyelashes are so
bad.
It looks like the girls that like put on mascara on and then it's like in clumps and it looks like spider's legs. That's exactly what this looks like. I mean, of course, it could have been worse, but still, it's pretty bad. But it's my first time. Maybe if I practiced more with drawing with my left hand, it would probably be better. But yeah, these eyelashes, I thought, like, maybe the more I look at them, it will be better. But
no.
Here I'm just adding the pupils and everything. That wasn't as hard as I thought. And then the eyebrows were actually pretty good in a sense of it wasn't as hard. I was more worried that I won't be able to make them look similar to each other, like that they will look very different. But it was actually fine. And, I decided to make it easier for myself, and that's why I went with the straight eyebrow look. And I think it really did turn out okay. And I did realize that if you tilt your paper, it becomes even more easier. And I can't explain to you how many times I wanted to grab. That's why my right hand is in this weird position all the time. It's because I subconsciously want to grab the pen with my right arm and fix all the mistakes. But, I kept telling myself, like,
you need to draw with this hand. You need to draw with this hand.
Like, you can see now, like, why is my hand there? Why is my right hand there? I don't know. And yeah, I was fighting for my life, not gonna lie. Here I'm just doing her mouth, and ooh, I messed up. Okay. Yeah, also if you can't tell, I also didn't erase anything. I wanted to make it a bit harder as well, like try and not erase anything, just like you have one try and it looks how it looks. You can't really erase anything. So I just went with it. And you know, if I'm being honest, the results aren't as bad as I thought it would be, especially because I've never done this before. I thought it's just gonna look crooked and, you know, like I have never picked up a pen in my life. But it actually turned out okay. Like, if you close one of your eyes, you know, you can say that the wobbly, wavy lines are kind of like distracting, but you know, I think it's okay. It can pass for this challenge. And as you can see, I was struggling also with the jawline and everything because it is supposed to be like a one line, of course, and then not a bajillion like wavy lines like it's here. But you know, I tried my best. It was very hard. And then of course the ears. The ears are also so like wavy, wobbly, and it was hard. It was very hard, especially like trying to make them even. It was very hard. And of course, now that I look at it, like
They're not even similar.
like they don't even look alike. They're not even cousins. So so bad. And now I'm adding the earrings. I actually wanted to add the circle earrings, like maybe like a pearl, but then of course it was so hard to make a circle with my left hand, so I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do a little star and you know, that will be better. So yeah, the earrings should have been pearls, but I just couldn't do it, you know, I couldn't draw a circle with my left hand. And I don't know, I would think that shading wouldn't be as hard, you know, because you just have to, you know, shade. It's not a big deal. And it was actually so hard. Like, as you can see, like her blush, everything, nose contour, everything, like the thing on her forehead. It's so weird. The lines are so crooked. I don't know, it was just hard. And then for the hair, I just wanted to do like a shoulder length kind of wavy hair. And yeah, as you can see, I sped up this process just because I don't know, I feel like it's kind of boring to watch all of that. But yeah, it was, you know, I think I could have added more details to the hair, but I just felt like you're gonna ruin it. I just kept telling myself, if you keep going, this hair is gonna be worse and worse, so you better stop soon. So that's why I just, you know, stopped right there. And yeah, that's how it turned out, and I'm satisfied with it. It's not bad. And here I'm starting to draw my hand because I have always struggled with drawing hands, even with my right arms. I still can't do it. So I was like, why not try draw a hand with my left arm, because I'm not good at it anyways. So let's try and do it with my left hand. It can't be that bad, but it was very much bad. So yeah.
Ignore that.
But it's okay, you know, as you can see, I did like the outline and then later I added all the fingers and everything else. I think the hardest part with this challenge was definitely the fact that you can't really draw straight lines. For me, that was the hardest part. All of my lines are wobbly and shaky because, you know, I don't have the feeling in my fingers for the way that I should be holding the pen and everything else. And as you can see with this finger, like, it's so wobbly. The lines are very weird. I don't know, it just doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like. I mean, I wanted to say I'm gonna keep practicing, but I don't think I will keep practicing drawing with my left hand. I don't really think it's necessary. but it was definitely a fun challenge. And I mean, if I am not mistaken, it's good for you to, practice doing things with your left hand as well. I know some people can also like write and everything even with their right hand and their left hand, and that's amazing. I have no idea how they did that, but I could never. And for the last thing that I wanted to try and draw, it's like a wine glass. And as you can see, it's freaking hard drawing shapes. Like this circle and like the it's just so bad. And you can see what I mean when I say all the lines are wobbly and like shaky. It's so hard. Like you can see I'm even trying to like press with my finger and it doesn't work. And then, I try to go over it a bit harder and it just looks so bad. Yeah, I sped up this process as well because, I don't know, I just don't want this video to be too long, but I enjoyed this challenge. It was something new. I have never tried doing something like this, and it's definitely good when you maybe are, losing inspiration, or you just feel like you're stuck and you don't feel like doing anything artistic. I feel like it's very fun. There isn't any pressure on things to look good because that's not the point. The point is to try and, make it as best as you can, but it's not like it doesn't have to look good. The challenge is just to try and, experience drawing with your left hand or your right hand if you draw with your left hand. Why am I trying to explain this? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the results. I'm quite satisfied. Of course, it could be better, but yeah, I'm fine with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!